What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl wanted to bring you another video in my must have must gag series. This is my series I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all of the Instagram pages I follow to get all of this makeup knowledge. And lastly but certainly not least, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. I did film this makeup look. This will be coming up on Wednesday. Cross your fingers of this week. I just have one more tutorial to do and then I will be able to kind of compile this video for you all. If you are wondering, once again, this is still playing with some shades from Menagerie Cosmetics. So that is that. Everything else is pretty much Project Pan. And let me think, did I pick up anything? I did not pick up any thing that I talked about in last week's video. I did go to Ulta today. I wanted to smell some fragrances. Ulta is currently doing like a 5 times points or 3 times the points on fragrances. They also have 6% cash back. So I wanted to see if there was anything that I like really needed to pick up from them. I ultimately kind of decided not to pick anything up from Ulta because there are other fragrances that I would rather get that Ulta is currently not carrying. But I did pick up a couple of essentials for me, as well as the onesie palette that I said I needed to get for the giveaway. Which reminds me, I keep forgetting to figure out who won and announce it. So I will be having that in a pinned comment on this video. I will comment back to the person's comment on the giveaway video, and I will be doing that and responding to all of my comments today after I film for the day, and at least sometime this weekend I will get to it. I have the whole weekend off, so it's going to happen. I know a couple of people have had some questions like of Makeup Struggles, formerly known what her YouTube channel is. It's not Makeup Struggles, and it's like SHY 32 or something. I will comment back to that individual person, and there were some other things that I do see the comments, but I don't necessarily have the time to actually comment when you guys do. So I try and sit down one day and I just mass reply. That was a long rant. I know you guys really enjoyed that. I'm filming on Friday so that I can honestly have quite a bit of downtime and slowly edit and upload this video, so hopefully it works out for me. Let's see, is there any makeup news? There is some makeup news, quite a few things that have been sneak peeked and we've now seen the whole thing, which I honestly just prefer to just talk about the whole thing. I hate talking about a lot of sneak peeks. Rim Beauty is apparently going to be coming into Ulta. I know a lot of people really love Ariana Grande's perfumes. I've smelled Cloud and Cloud 2, at least in person at Ulta. You know, I did have to like lower my mask to sniff it, and then I put my mask back up. They just don't seem like something that I would be into, so I've never actually picked up a fragrance from her. And even when I was younger and like celebrity fragrances were like the thing for me, I never picked up any of hers. So I don't necessarily think that her brand coming into Ulta or just anything surrounding her right now is of interest to me, but I think that's the only kind of makeup news. Let's talk about all of the new releases now. So there are a lot of there are a lot of Valentine's Day collections. Honestly, I don't know if I have the time. If I have the time, I'm going to be doing a like my perfect Valentine's Day palette, because all of these palettes are so unoriginal and it's honestly annoying. And like, even if somebody is new into makeup, 9 times out of 10 these brands have something that's in this color scheme or in this color family already in their collection. So relaunching something with just a heart on the front, it just does not make any sense at all. Even if like I had a significant other or my loved ones wanted to buy me Valentine's Day stuff, I just feel like even that's not a reason to release this type of makeup. But anyways, let's talk about the first one. It's from Morphe. It is the 9Y palette. Super basic. There's nothing even halfway unique or inspiring about this palette at all. And I haven't bought a Morphe palette since the Jaclyn Hill second palette that they did, and I actually gave that away to a sorority sister, and hopefully she's getting a lot more use out of it than I did, because it honestly just sat in my drawer and collected dust, because it was cute, I liked it, but like it just was not the perfect color scheme for me. So I'm just going to easily pass on that. Beauty Bay is also coming out with the Love Notes palette, and I think it's a cute enough palette, but it's not something that really had me doing a double take, as Samantha March loves to say, as some of their previous palettes did. That said, I didn't pick up their previous palettes mainly because they launched when I was not paying attention to makeup at all, and since then I just haven't had the time where I felt like I had a few enough palettes that I was kind of trying to prepare a review for, in addition to the idea of actually having the money. So this is just not something for me, let alone, I feel like honestly the two real bold colors that are really in this palette are lavenders, purples, and reds. And if I really wanted to, I could have used my creation of this, taken this lavender, taken this red, and created one of the main color eye looks that I would have created with this palette. So for me, it's an easy pass. And since I still haven't tried the brand's formulation, and I'm not super into right now opening up my brain capacity to trying another formulation that's completely new to me, it's gonna be easy pass. Tom Ford. So if you did not know, I'm into fragrances, okay? I like them. I've been into fragrances now again for like 2-ish, 3 years. It was a very slow start. I picked up a couple here and there, and like it seems these last like 6 months, it's just been full throttle. And I do have 2 Tom Ford fragrances. One is Ombre Leather. The other one is Céline Blanc de Parfum, I believe. But regardless, he's coming out with 3 new fragrances, and they look cute. They're all very much rose themed. I don't have a lot of rose scented or noted fragrances. Rose is like no longer a scent or a note that I really look for in a fragrance. I really don't mind a fruity fragrance, but I want there to be some depth, and I find that a lot of times when I look at these types of fragrances, or I spray or I sniff or whatever, there's no depth. And I've already been burned by the KKW fragrance, which I will talk to you guys about that eventually. So just for me, it's just not gonna hit my all of my things. Now I will say, now that I'm actually like fully looking into it, it does say that Rosé de Russie is opulent and dramatic, blends Russian black leather with a rich rose scent, also features notes of white pepper, woods for a sexy and warm finish. I might be interested in that. I follow quite a few fragrance channels though, and I am going to sit back. One of the fragrance channels, his name is The Perfume Guy, I believe, or The Perfume Man, one of those. He talked about in a video I actually was watching while I was prepping my face, he was talking about that he was really interested in this line. I don't think he has done a review on these 3 fragrances, but I'm pretty sure he said that he purchased the fragrances, or at least one or something from this collection. I will wait for his review on one or all of this line. I don't feel a need to rush for it. If I'm really into it, I will probably wait until the Beautylish semi-annual card event sale to actually pick it up, because then I'll feel it was worth it. I can't justify picking it up any other way right now, especially with the amount of fragrances that I want to smell, try out, I'm picking up. Buying something like that without getting some form of perks, it's just not in the cards for me right now. The next thing I wanted to talk about is from Lime Crime. Lime Crime is coming out with soft touch lipsticks. I'm pretty sure I literally just decluttered my Lime Crime lipsticks, and it was no fault other than I just let them sit in my collection without using them. It was a really good formula. But that's pretty much that for me right now. If I'm going to fall in the trap of getting a new lipstick, it's not going to be this one. There is one that I may trip over and purchase. We'll see if that happens. I'm trying to do better, you know, every day, every step. We're trying to do better and be better. And so for right now, this is going to be easy pass. So I'm not going to try and talk myself into it. Trend Mood is also sneak peeking information about her new Trim Mood box. Typically, I don't really talk about these all that much, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of baking elements in the box. Let me see if it's shown. It looks like, okay, so it looks like you're going to have the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. There are going to be some products from maybe Danessa Myricks Infinity Chrome pencils. A dry cleanser. What brand is this? From Un? I don't even know what this brand is. But a dry cleanser from, that. And then the hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules, which I actually do like. I have that in my skincare right now. So those are all the sneak peeks that we've seen so far. I've never purchased a Trim Mood box, but I do appreciate the fact that you literally have to go back and purchase one each month instead of it being like a subscription. I actually kind of like that, but not for me so far from what I can see. ColourPop is coming out with another one of their big palettes. There are 30 shades, 3 pressed glitters, mattes with sparkle, normal mattes, metallics, all of that jazz. Basically, this was already a no. 1, because it's ColourPop, 2, because there's glitters, and 3, because there's 30 shades. I'm trying not to bring in huge palettes like this unless they're of a certain brand. Then I just can't help it. But this is an easy pass for me. Like I said, those kind of 3 first things. Not a terrible color scheme. I think this is very reminiscent of Blend Bunny's more, what is it, their alternative nudes or whatever their name for that palette is. I think this is like an alternative if you couldn't afford that one, or if whatever you like glitters, but not for me, not for me. Lunar Beauty, so they actually just launched mystery bags. I'm pretty sure that's what this, yeah, that's what that is. It's for mystery bags, or boxes, if you will. I didn't pick up the first launch. I didn't even realize that he did this. I do enjoy the products that I do have from Lunar Beauty. I have 1 highlighter and 2 eyeshadow palettes. I really do enjoy them, but I would need him to come out with something else that is new for me to personally actually pick up anything else from his brand. Unearthly Cosmetics has shown their Valentine's Day release, and it's going to actually be launching on the 11th, so sometime next week. Yeah, next week. It's cute. I like the depth and variety in the shimmers and the mattes, but once again, pink and mauves for Valentine's Day, so unique, so groundbreaking. I'm shaking in my boots, you know? So that's how it is, and I'm just gonna keep going. This is a new brand that I don't believe I've ever talked about, and it's called Sugary Cosmetics. They're coming out with an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter palette, a blush palette, and you can get all of it in an exclusive PR box for $65. The blush palette is $18. The highlighter palette, $18. The eyeshadow palette is $27. I think it looks okay. I like that they not only have the pinks and the reds, but they also have 1 or 2 purples with a splash of neutrals. I think it's cute. I don't necessarily like the packaging. I wish they could have, you know, kept the idea and the theming of this and still had a normal square rectangular packaging, something like that. But they chose not to. Other than I think the blush and the highlighter palette, no, the highlighter palette looks to be a heart, and the blush palette looks to be maybe 1 chocolate bar or whatever. Either way, not for me, but I figured I'd talk to you guys about it in case you are interested and it tickled your fancy. So this is the one section of lipsticks, or this is the one collection of lipsticks that if I were to trip and accidentally purchase when I was at Sephora or shopping on Sephora, it would be this collection. It is the Fenty lipsticks. I don't know what it is about these, but these just look beautiful. The packaging looks beautiful. The compact looks beautiful. I like that these are refillable. I really love that, because there are quite a few times where I'll go through a favorite shade, such as the multitude of MAC shades that I've panned, all of these shades, right, of lip products that I have panned, and I've wanted to literally just get another one, but the product is discontinued, or I would have to get a whole nother compact, and it just seems wasteful. So I appreciate and I really like that this is kind of a refillable packaging. For me, there's a brown, looks to be even maybe 2 browns, and they're up my alley. These are already available on Sephora's website right now. Do know that you do have to pick up the compact and the bullet separate, so you do need to pick them up, and I think together they're like 34, 32, something to that effect. I don't actually remember the name of them, but like the chocolatey nude, which is She's a CEO, is definitely going on my loves list, and maybe the mahogany and the cool taupe nude. I think the cool taupe nude I might be able to pull off too. So really intrigued by at least 2 out of these. Yeah, I think it's the cool taupe nude and the CEO. So Major Magnet and She's a CEO, those are the 2 shades that I really am interested in. I already have it loved on my Sephora account, but like I said, I am trying to use what I have. I do have shades that look like this, and so for that reason I'm not going to pick it up now. A lot of Fenty's products stay for a long period of time, and they also tend to go on sale, a nice sale. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait, hopefully get through 1 or 2 more lip products that are reminiscent of these, and then potentially pick them up during the holiday season, or whenever there is a sale from the brand, or you know, maybe for like the VIB sale or something like that. Danessa Myricks is coming out with an Infinite Chrome that is specific for Valentine's Day. It looks like it's, you know, it's just about the color, really. I think it's cute. Once again, I do have quite a few of these, and it was my intention to use 1 of these a month this year. I haven't done it so far. Maybe I will start, but because I don't get a lot of use out of the ones that I already have, I am going to pass on this one. Glaminatrix Cosmetics is now not only showing us the full palette, but also showing us the packaging. I am still very much excited for this palette, and we will see. I'm crossing my fingers that I really will be able to pick it up. If not, it's not a huge deal. Like, it's not the end of the world by any means, but I would just like it. I really do like the formulation. I would prefer though that the brand stick with the packaging, stick with the layout, and go from there. I dislike the multiple different types of packaging, but that's just me. That's just me. Ace Beauté not only restocked their Tropical Vibes palette, but they also now launched glitter shadows, which are very reminiscent of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I think this is a cute idea, and I'm sure they'll get a lot of people picking up those glitter shadows to compare to the Super Shocks that they have in their collection. I already passed on the eyeshadow palette because I just don't need it, and I don't need the eyeshadows either, although I will say that metallic chartreuse, that looks really pretty. Not gonna hold you up. So it looks like the new ranges of base products are not ending by any means. I have quite a few base products to talk about still. Makeup Forever is actually showing new sneak peeks of their new HD Skin Foundation. I believe I've gone through one Makeup Forever foundation. I have one lipstick that I refuse to get rid of. I think Makeup Forever is a very good staple product. Either if you are a makeup artist or just a makeup enthusiast like me, if you go to Makeup Forever, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get some really solid products. And so for me, I am intrigued to see what people talk about this. This is an undetectable, instantly blurring, 24-hour natural true to skin finish, 40 shades. Super intrigued. Like I've said multiple times, I'm still trying to get through some foundations. I am like this close to finishing up my Project Pan foundation, and then I just want to roll on with the next one. I would love to get through like 5 to 6 foundations this year. I've done it in the past, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this year. So that's really my goal. I am getting closer to my like target where I said once I hit this goal, I'll allow myself to pick up a foundation, but I think I'm going to be more stringent on myself and wait until I get to like under 5 before I pick up another foundation. Charlotte Tilbury is showing that she's coming out with a range that she's already apparently released previously, and this is called her Limitless Lucky Lipsticks. They are really small compacts, $25 or 25 pounds each. She's coming out with kind of more neutral, well, one dusty mauve and then a couple of reds. I don't wear red lipsticks, and although at one point I did wear a lot of dusty mauves, I really don't anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass, but I will watch the videos. That is one thing your girl will do. Next, this is from Hex Baby Beauty. This is a really pretty rainbow palette. I like that it's kind of curated in the size, not necessarily the coloring. I like it. It's cute. There are 9 matte shades, 6 shimmers, and 1 multi-chrome glitter. That multi-chrome glitter is really what killed them for me at least. It is only $28, but that glitter, no ma'am. And the shimmers, I do prefer metallics, so I know I won't get as much use out of it if they were to have had metallics. So this is going to be a pass for me, but really pretty palette in my opinion. Sigma came out with Hydro Melt Lip Mask. I don't need these. I have quite a few products now from Laneige, whether it's their Glowy Balm, which is literally in this drawer, and I now have 2 of their lip masks. I have a full size and then I have a travel size. So I don't need any more kind of lip hydrating products in addition to like the other glowy lip products that I have just everywhere. So anyways, for me, this is going to be a pass, but in the event that you don't have anything, this might be something for you. Urban Decay is coming out with this Stay Quickie concealer. I actually am interested in this, not because of all the packaging and all that crap. I could care less about that, but Urban Decay discontinued my favorite concealer. I used to have one concealer that was my favorite. They had a foundation that matched. Either way, this Stay Naked line replaced that line. I can't think of the line right now, but I would be interested to try this concealer because I'm assuming if the foundation replaced the foundation in the line that I'm referring to, then this concealer is replacing the concealer that I used to love. So I would love to try it. I don't hoard concealers. I am actually really good at going through my concealers and not buying a surplus of them. So this may be something that I pick up in the future, maybe when it's on sale or something. It's Urban Decay, there's going to be a sale, but so far, you know, just intrigued. I definitely will watch the videos. Hopefully it's not much more than like medium coverage. I just don't need more than that personally. So the step up for, what is this, the hashtag Pull Up for Change is doing another collection through a bunch of makeup brands, and Lunar Beauty, MAC, Morphe, and e.l.f. are all collaborating for this challenge, and it all looks cute, but I don't think I'm gonna pick anything up from this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pick anything up. If anything, had I noticed this in Ulta today, I probably would have picked up like maybe the sponge and put that in the giveaway, but I didn't see it. But then again, I couldn't even see things that were right in front of me at all today, so who knows. Either way, there's nothing really calling out to me from this collection, so I'm going to pass. Oden's Eye is sneak peeking that they're coming out with a new collection. It is called their legendary Diversa collection. It looks like they're coming out with at least another big eyeshadow palette, and this eyeshadow palette looks to have some neutrals, greens, and pinks with maybe a couple of oranges and maybe some purples. I'm intrigued. This is going to be, they're going to be announcing the product on the 9th. Oh, they were doing a giveaway. Oh, I need to enter this giveaway. I'm really excited. I would love, okay, so hold on. The giveaway, okay, I'll figure this out later, but I'm going to be entering this giveaway. I really enjoy Oden's cosmetics, Oden's eye cosmetics. I've enjoyed a lot of their products, and I would love to get something, you know, for free. You know, everybody does. And if you are interested, find the post on their Instagram. It's from their personal Instagram. Fenty is also collaborating with her other brand, or Rihanna is collaborating between her two brands, so Savage and Fenty, to release this lip gloss in the shade Heat in the shade Lavender Savage. Not something for me. It looks like she's also coming out with laced up teddy. What is laced up teddy? Oh, it's literally a laced up teddy. These are all, I'm sure, for Valentine's Day. Nothing for me, so I'm gonna just keep going. All right, Dose of Colors is coming out with their own Valentine's Day collection, and it is a small curated collection. There are 2 cream blush sticks, an eyeshadow palette, and lip duos. Nothing in here is really exciting. The cream blushes don't look dark enough for me, and the eyeshadow quad, I don't really get a lot of use out of quad, so that's not something for me really. And you know, the lip duos look like they could work for me, but like I said, don't really need to bring any more lip products in, so that's going to be a pass. It Cosmetics is coming out with this same tired brush with just a different handle. I don't need it, don't want it, pass. Makeup Revolution is collaborating with DC to release a Batman themed palette or collection. No, it's a Gotham themed collection, because there are Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman products all throughout this. You're gonna get, there are 2 full collections. In each collection you get a lip kit, an eyeshadow palette, and a highlighter. Oh my gosh. Okay, in the Dangerous Love collection you get the lip kit, eyeshadow palette, and highlighter quad. In the Mad Love collection you get the cream blusher quad, and eyeshadow palette, and lipsticks. Let me see if there are closer views. So the blush quad looks cute, highlighter quad looks cute. The lipsticks, the lip kit doesn't look dark enough for me. It all looks cute, but nothing that is so groundbreaking that I am going to run, not walk. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. Tarte Cosmetics is coming out with the new concealer. This is their antioxidant concealer in their C Power Flex range. 24-hour hydration, 16-hour long wear, 16-hour crease proof, vegan, waterproof, sweat proof, dermatologist tested, $28. And then you also get the brush too, or for a $61 value. I don't know, not something for me. I don't buy a lot of Tarte stuffs. I actually do have one of their foundations, but I don't buy a lot of Tarte, so that's going to be an easy pass for me. I'm sure so many people are going to be doing reviews on this, and this is from LYS. This is their concealer for their range, and this is their Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. It launches on the 7th, so this week on their website, and on the 8th at Sephora. It's launching in 25 shades. Ultra creamy concealer, visibly brightens, conceals, nourishes skin, undetectable. Let's see, creaseless, soft info. Okay, it doesn't tell us the amount of coverage, which would have been nice. It's only $18, which is extremely nice. Maybe in the future I'm gonna watch reviews though. Like I said, I'm not running to get any new concealers, although now it does look like I'm gonna be watching reviews for 2 different types of concealers to potentially pick up in the future. Pacifica Beauty is coming out with the skin tint. This has hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, caffeine, and niacinamide. There are 13 shades, $14. I'm surprised that Pacifica even has something that could theoretically be dark enough for me and somebody darker than me too. Thoroughly surprised, positively surprised, but I will probably not pick this up. I'm not a huge skin tint person. If I'm gonna put makeup on, I'm gonna put makeup on, okay? So yeah, that's probably gonna be a pass for me. September Rose is coming out with their own Valentine's Day collection. It is 15 shade eyeshadow palette with matte and foil finishes. I've not tried this brand, but I do hear quite a few good things from the brand. They are a black owned UK based brand. Once again, this is the same color scheme again and again, and I'm gonna pass. I'm going to pass. So that's it. That was a very quick, well, I don't know how quick it was, but I feel like I was super ruthless this week. Granted, it's probably because I have so much attention on, or my attention span right now is really on like 3 fragrances. So the idea of picking up a lot of makeup this month is probably not going to happen. In addition, I am waiting for the Natasha Denona palette that got leaked. I'm waiting for that to be officially announced so I can know when that's going to be dropping. I'm really trying to save my pennies for that, along with like the Glaminatrix I've already talked about, and now the Oden's Eye. So there are a couple of products that I'm really interested in, and those are the things I'm gonna hang my hat on. The other things, like those 2 concealers, I'm definitely gonna watch reviews, but I'm not gonna pick up. The only thing that I potentially could pick up now is like maybe the lipstick, maybe those concealers, but like I said, I'm gonna wait to watch reviews first. I don't wanna be the first person running to Sephora. I don't got it in me. I don't got it in me, okay? I was out for a very long time today and I hit my quota. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear your opinions on all of these new makeup launches. Is there something that you're interested in? Are you interested in some fragrances? I've been really getting into the gourmand scents, so hopefully I can pick up some of those gourmands that I'm looking at so that I can add some depth there. I hope you guys checked out my video on Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna have a video up on Saturday. I'm actually filming this on Friday, so I don't know if I get a video up tomorrow for me, yesterday for you guys. That means I will have busted my butt to edit and record it today, but I just don't know. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be Wednesday, for my 4 looks 1 palette with some Menagerie Cosmetics products. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Bye.